Okay, I think I'm live. Yeah. So we were gonna watch the Oscars together, and you can't. You have to be on their list. So I went ahead. I had no choice. It cut it off. It like literally cut it off. So that has changed because the last time I went to like say an art show or a car show, right? I would do the whole live, but then as soon as we got done, sorry, I'm getting tired. As soon as we got done with the event, I would take everything offline. So now you can't even take it. I already started explaining MP, but now if you're live and there's copyright content, it literally cut it off. It literally took it off. So I deleted that totally. It won't even be out there at all. So back in the day, it wouldn't do that. It would allow you to go through, it would just allow you to go live, and then it would ping you after the upload. So now if you go live and there's music that's not mine, or even in this case, there's lots of music, lots of ads, lots of things happening that is owned by someone else. And unless it's like put directly, I don't know, it says whatever I read. It was like, if you're not on their show list, your channel has to be on their watch list allowed to actually stream it. Isn't that crazy? So I don't get to have fun with you guys and kind of watch the Oscars together, but I did want to come out and just kind of say why. And then to let you know, Blue at this point, I don't know if she's adopted yet. She isn't adopted today, but we did do a meet and greet with Adam. To me, when you look at a picture of them, they look meant to be, but you never know. Hold on a second. You never know what that person's thinking. And it's a lot. Like you're gonna, if you're single and you live alone and you don't have a dog and you're going back to having a dog, it is adjustment. So if you are going to take a dog home, like maybe I told him, if you're having doubts, it's best not to take the dog now, because you want to do your best not to have to bring the dog back, because whenever and we didn't even talk about that. I didn't even go that route. It was just, he had already kind of said, my dad's with me. We're going to come out. We'll ask a bunch of questions. They asked a bunch of questions, hung out. They're really great people. But at the same time, it's best to be cautious than it would be to rush anything. But also, if you are going to adopt a dog, like, you should be ready to adopt. You either know you do or don't know you do. So he said he would get with me tomorrow and let me know either way. They're just so, it's not even out there anymore, Megan. They're knocked out. Look at these guys. Blue and Pastel are both females, and they're both available for adoption right now. And it is March 10th, I believe, 2024. So if you want to share this video will be out there. Now, if you happen to love Angel, this is Angel, the mom. I think I will probably let her go to a great home. So if you're interested in Angel, she's not listed anywhere, but I would be willing to probably let her go to a great home. And I have to be kind of honest, I think I would be really willing to let Momo go to a great home too. So if you're interested in either one of them, please let me know. They're both spay and neutered, so they are ready to go. There will be an adoption fee with them, so you just have to ask me. Angel can do all kinds of stuff. Roll in the passenger seat. She can be trusted. She does chew a little bit, so you want to make sure she has a black Kong. She'll load up, sit, lay down, roll over, stay. She's pretty good at stay, but I don't push it too much, so she's running out of it. I gotta, you lose it if you don't do it, so you gotta keep the training. So we haven't done stay in a long time. But Momo, he's rambunctious unless he's alone. If he's the only pet, he'll calm down. But with two pets, he is more controllable. But with a pack, he wants to have fun a lot. So Momo's also neutered. He's 3 years old. I would say Angel's probably about 3 years old as well. So if you're interested in either one of them, please let me know. And even Brownie. I think that what I'm finding is that I really want value in their life. And if somebody has better room for them, then let me know, because you guys are like people I love and spend time with. You've seen them grow from puppies and up, and Angel since the day we got her, the day we picked her up. So if you happen to be interested in any of these dogs, please let me know, okay? Angel would be really great for a semi-truck driver. Seriously. Like, she loves road trips. But I am so tired. I wanted to hang out with you, so I'm going to cook some dinner And Lady Ray, you're so cute. Cook some dinner, watch a little Oscars, hang out with the dogs, and then get to doing some packages a little bit later. So if you got an order in at myfavoritegroomer.com or dogupstand.com, thank you. It's going to go out tomorrow or the next day, depending on when it was placed. Wow. It's so good to kind of just not be grooming, but just like looking at you and saying like, hey, you know, how are you? And, you know, we've gone through a lot. We've been through a lot these last few months, and to be able to come and be here right now, like smiling at you and really saying hello, hey Doug, and really saying hello and really saying, like, I'm just talking about nothing because I'm tired right now, but it's really good to be here. And thank you. She says it's good to see you smile. I know, like, it's good to smile. This is pretty neat. So when I moved out of my salon, I was like, I'm going to do more of this. I'm going to do more of like, watch what I'm doing right now, like packaging packages, unpacking my house, going to the storage. How crazy does this look? Like, it's like, you should see my garage. So my goal is I need to empty it enough to bring the purple tub over and install it, you know, and the other, even if I didn't sell them yet. If I don't sell them, they're getting installed. So they're moved. I was trying to sell them before I moved, but I got them. And they came. And so if I get them installed, they're not going anywhere anytime soon because installing with the plumber is expensive, you know? So one lady asked me today about the purple tub. If it gets sold, then guess what I get to do? I get to build what I really need at my home, at least. And then that will buy me some time to do something different later. Like, I think what I might something that's in my head, it's already kind of built there with that company called Houndstown. I need to send them a price list. I said, you book the groom, you take the money, pay me what I'm expecting by the hour, and then I'll come do the groom for you. Because they have dogs that are being pet sat or daycare, you know, daily daycare. And I'm like, here's my price list. You tap on, you know, there's a profit for everybody. That's how it works. So here's my price list, what I want. Then you add $10 or $15 on yours, and then you take care of everything. You book it, give me a day window or 3 or 4 hours at least or something like that. Make sure I'm available, obviously. And I'll come out and do the groom. So that's a whole nother way of being able to go somewhere, groom out of their facility, bring my tools. Bye, Grandma Shell. Bring my tools, and then also don't have any overhead with the building, you know? You don't care much for the purple ones. Let me go here. I think the second option is best. 2 awards left. Ooh, Megan's watching and letting me know. We love the smile. Thank you. The purple ones. I'm not sure I even know what we're talking about. I know for next time it's mainly gaming. It's a streaming platform. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. Oh, you guys are out there. Brad, TC Bear, Megan. Thanks for coming back, MP. Appreciate you guys. Senior Fly Girl. Hey. Haley, hello. Lady Ray, thanks for being out there. Doug, I already said hello, but hello. Spirit Angel, thanks for being out there. Thanks for the brownies. You're the best. Oh, you don't care much for the purple one. No, I don't. But I can still use it. You know, I have it. So that means I don't have to go out of pocket for, I really want to sell it. What's up, Marcia? If I sold it, then, and especially if I sold that stainless steel one, I know exactly what I need to build. I would prefer not to do it myself. I would prefer to hire someone to do it, but I don't want to build anything if I have 2 tubs that I actually can use, even though they're not my favorite. The stainless steel tub, David was helping me put it together when he was alive, and it sliced the side of it, you know, like that stick up where the dog's head here and turn around and head here, the sides, and you touch it, it slices you. They did not even, it's like they cut the metal, folded it with heat, and then left it raw. Like, it's so dangerous. And so you don't know these things until you have someone like me that's telling you, because I bought it, used it, spent $1,000 and telling you, don't buy one. Not that one, you know what I mean? You think by a picture everyone's the same. They are not. They're not the same. The $3,000 one is not the same as the $1,000 one. And you think that if you spend $1,000, something should last really good or built very well? No. He just bumped it. He bumped into it and it was like slice. It was bloody. And he had done something with his hands, like he was doing something, screwing something underneath, and it was like slice. He cut his finger. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in my photos, I took pictures of how, yes, it was, because I wrote the company. I wrote the company and sent a video of how they messed up this product. They ghosted me. They wouldn't even talk to me. They wouldn't even talk to me about $1,000-something order plus shipping and handling. Because those, when you order something that large, guess what's not free? Freight. So if a semi-truck has to come deliver it to you and then use a lift gate, that one I was like wobbly on, and deliver it on a pallet at your house or your business, that's $300-400 sometimes. I think it was $200 or $300 to have the stainless steel done. And then I worked a deal with Pet Edge because I'm a dealer with Pet Edge. So Pet Edge gave me a really good deal on the purple one. But then when I got the purple one, I did a video too. The plumbing that they send with these, both of them, the stainless steel small one and the purple tub, none of the plumbing fit. Like none of it worked. It would leak, break, slip. The plumber I hired to double check the work. This is after David passed. I had no, it wasn't. It was right before. So I had a plumber come and install the stainless steel tub like into the wall. They had to tap into the plumbing. So I used a real licensed plumber to do that part of it. The plumbing that we did on the purple tub, the reason why it was never perfect was because it didn't fit the tub. They had to change it all out. I was like, are you serious? It came with the tub. And then the stainless steel, with the way we installed it was upside down, so it was always leaking. It was something upside down, so he replaced that and did something different with the installation into the wall, which made me go, see, the same thing. They didn't send equipment that was proper. So it's like the people who built the tubs are not plumbers. So even though they built this tub, I am sure everyone who's ordered the purple tub, that style, and everyone who's ordered that particular stainless steel tub has run into where this is crap. And they don't even know why. And so I'm going to peel this off at some point and put some of the videos that I've done with the purple tub and the stainless steel tub and put my voice behind it and be like, don't order this tub and don't order this tub. The purple tub, no, because you couldn't even lean over and without bending into your ribs to get the bottom of the tummy and all that of a big dog. And it's just, oh, girl, it was a lot. I could talk for hours, obviously, about that, right? What? MP, I started trying to game last night, and the download and update for Fortnite took like an hour. It was like, what in the world? I have to boot my gaming computer up every day in order to be on time if I want to game with you. I'm so sorry I have not gamed with you. I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry. Okay, I'm looking at the Costco ad here. Let's take a look. We've got an umbrella for $124. Is that 100 or 300? 124.99 umbrella. Would you ever meet fans if they don't have pets? Why not? So I was thinking we could do this thing. You guys ready for this? Why don't we go on a trip? If you're like, okay, don't raise your hand if you're lying to me, okay? So let's plan a trip, and it should be a decent sized trip for some of y'all because some of y'all are not even taking vacations at all, okay? So this should be a big trip for you. If you don't take vacations at all, you need to take one once a year, and that one once a year should be us hanging out. And if you want to take a trip, I want to say, I want to know who you are. It's like buying a ticket. So you're going to come buy a ticket for the trip. And I would probably, let me see here. Excuse me. You will have to fly and you might have to get on a boat. So I think it's a mystery trip, but you have to fly and you have to get on a boat, right? You have to get to me. And then something like that. So maybe it could be like, these are the dates, I'll give you the dates, but you don't get to know where we're going until you buy the ticket. My ticket. So my ticket will be coordinating with you. So you spend what do you think you should spend if you pay a travel agency? You pay them, you buy the trip with them, but their fee is like $300-400 more. But if you're going to coordinate a trip with me, then what you would do is you buy the ticket, I get your name, phone number, your credit card's on file if something happens, if you're like someone trying to hurt me, your credit card's on file with the company, and you have to have enough money and save enough money to buy a ticket to fly to Texas or somewhere. And you might get on a cruise. That might be something we do. And if it's a cruise, I'm probably going to say the cruise is going to go out of Florida. So you're going to have to go there and go on a cruise. Or you're going to come to Texas and we're going to go to Galveston. We're going to go on a cruise out of that. Cruises are scary sometimes, but also if I've gone on 9 cruises in a very long time ago, and none of them were bad. They were all awesome. The 7-day one is the best because by the time the 3rd day you're finally resting, and then sometimes the 3-day or 4 days, like, wow, I've just finally started resting on day 3 and now I have to get off the boat. So 7 days is great. And like in that would be like day 1 is everyone can book a massage and we can meet at the massage. We always have dinner, like every day is a different activity. You see Dede a little bit, but you also enjoy your time too. You know what I mean? So there's anybody interested in doing that? Like we should do it. I'm down. So I need to definitely like seal my pet sitters in, which I mean, if dogs are going homes fast, you never know, it might be fast. There's like 26 of you watching this right now, and a handful of you guys will watch this later. So if you're serious, I don't know. I always make up these ideas and I put this on my website and then no one books it, right? So I'll put this on my website and I will pick some dates, and then you guys just have to do it. If you don't do it, so once you book it, you get the details, and then I probably will use a travel agency. That way it's under control and out of my hands. So let's say we do a cruise. So I tell this travel agency that I know down the road, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to have a group and no one shows up but me, right? I guess it'll be really quiet and I get a lot of peace if it's just me, but at least I get to go. So I'll be like, okay, you have to come book through me before you get the information to the travel agency. And that money for me is used to coordinate. Because I mean, you're going to be like, what time is it? Where's it at? And that is someone's time babysitting you. And so part of that proceeds might go I think that for me, that's what I would want to do. You're going to book, that you get it. I don't want to repeat myself. So, hey, that's a good idea. I would totally meet you guys. Haley, would you come out? Some of you all don't take vacations. So you have to think about it like, how do you take a vacation? Well, in order to take a vacation, you have to be working or have some finances that you can do, or sell some stuff, or start doing some arts and crafts so you can raise money. You can ask, if you don't have a job, you can ask your friends, families, and church and people that you know and that might love you. Like, hey, can you help me raise money? I'll make some keychains, or I'll do something, to raise money, bake cookies or whatever, so that I can go on this trip. And if you don't take a lot of vacations, why not? And I'll be honest with you, personally, I feel like if you're not taking at least a vacation once a year, you're doing something wrong. You got to take time for yourself. In the world, there's hi, happy, nappy. There's so much we're talking about here. Rewind later and watch it all. But there's so much to see. Don't sell yourself short in this lifetime. See it. And some of those trips are expensive. You're going to have to save money to go. Or go work for a company like the Air Force and get there for free and work for free. Work for that company and get there because you work for them. And you can do that with a lot of companies right now. They're across the planet. So you might find like, wow, I could actually work for XYZ and go to Germany for a year. Like, who doesn't want to do that? Well, actually, a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people love being home. A lot of people are past that. A lot of people don't and can't travel. If you're older and you don't like to get on a plane, you're not going to love, doing that. So, wow, we could actually have some fun. Okay. What's your question, Haley? And then a couple more minutes and I'll let you guys go. Cause I am at dinners, this whole setting your clocks forward has thrown me off. Has it thrown you guys off too? I haven't had one since kids were little. They are 31 and 30 now. TC Bear, isn't it time? So if you were to save up for 20 years, $1,000 a year for vacation, which is usually more than that. They say the average in some of these timeshare meetings. They say the average vacation per trip is $2,500. So $2,500 once a year, which I think everybody should go on a 5 to 7 day vacation every quarter, which is 4 times. There's 4 quarters in a year, so 4 times a year you should be leaving everything behind mentally, physically, and doing something different and trying something new. So 1,000 or 2,500 4 times a year times 30. So this trip you should be able to. You right? Happy Nappy, are you serious? Yes, we just covered that. She like, what? Were you not here? So crazy. I was just talking about that. Blue is still available. Pastel is available. Female pastel. Blue is a female. Tiger is a male. He's available still. And I would be willing to let Momo go. And I would be, is not like that, but I would be willing to rehome Momo. I think everything happens how it should. I might have a bunch of ideas and they don't go the way I think they should because God is in control. So Angel, Momo, and Brownie. And if they could get a really good home, and there's adoption fee depending on which pet you want to adopt, because each one has different kind of training involved, then those guys, I think they need like and undivided. I say that, but look at Angel. She's such a good dog. You don't even know she's here. She's Pastel is the same way. You don't even know she's there. She's just chilling. Blue, you know she's there. She's kissing you, jumping on you, trying to jump on your back, having a blast. Blue, you know she's there. Momo, he's like, with the group, Momo's like jumping around, trying to party. But Momo alone, he's like a lap dog. Are any of your sweet dogs up for adoption? Yes. Yes, I have been healing from the loss of my dog for a year. You have a website. The Angel the Pit is not on the website yet. Momo is not on the website yet. That's a private adoption. And Brownie is not on the website yet. But I have 2 rescue groups that have them listed. So Blue, Pastel, and Tiger are listed. And if you want to know, you can go to myfavoritegroomer.com, get my email, or text me a message, and someone will reply to you and send you the link so you can read a little bit more. And also I have a Facebook link that I can send you where you can read about them. They're so amazing. And then you can, let me see here. Blue, I groomed her today live. You can look at that video and see if you like Blue. So you can check that out. Hey, Yahtzee, good to see you. I'm not going to stay on very much longer, but good to see you. I hope you're doing awesome. We were just talking about tons of stuff, so rewind it and look back. We were going to watch the Oscars together, but that feed got like canceled. My second choice would be Gray. Gray's found a home already. You're so welcome, Happy Nappy. It would be nice for you to find a dog that can fit in your lifestyle now. And if you talk to me about it, we can adoption is having a phone conversation. So we talk about what you're looking for. Or you know, Lady Ray Grace. Thank you for knowing. So if we talk and go through the adoption process, especially for the pups, I know exactly what they're looking for, what they need. You know, I raised them. They were in training. They're all treadmill trained. They know how to walk on a leash. They're pretty much obey you pretty good. So I say obey you pretty good with the right leash and collar, which we talk about all this. If you are interested, we go through all that stuff. So yeah. Thanks, because Yahtzee, I'm so tired right now. I'm exhausted. I've been still working so hard to get unpacked. And yesterday I groomed all day. It felt like I groomed until I got home at 10:30 p.m. It was just, it's been tiring. Lady Ray, May, they are so awesome. You're right. They're so awesome. They all have their own little unique personalities. Man, I can't believe this is where we're at, though. There's things you don't see. You didn't see this a year ago, you know? Love and Drill Sergeant. Love and Drill Sergeant. I'll be like, no! Good job. No! Who does that? No, sit! Good job. have a brownie on laugh out loud. I know. I need to go eat a brownie right now. I'm so hungry. But that's going to be like, oh, those brownies are so good. Megan, I don't really know what you mean, but you have to give someone an opportunity to just, I'm talking, and you have to just calm down and give someone the opportunity to answer. So when you come back with a message, that almost looks like there's no self-control there, which makes it scary to have a friend like that. So breathe. We're all chit-chatting and we're all sharing space and having respect for each other. So if you wanted to go, there's no permission that's needed. You would book a ticket and you would plan your trip and you would go. There's no, you're not allowed to go. There's not this and this and this. There's none of that. It is, here's the trip, book a ticket, go. No one can tell you you can't go, but just calm down. And I say that because I've seen some of the chats in the past and I watch some of the way you speak to people and it kind of is like, it's okay, relax, all is good, it's okay. So when someone is like, hey, can I go? She's not answering me. Well, I guess not. That's not what happened. That's what happened in your mind at that moment. And from an outside perspective, where I feel like I have my thoughts together, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm thinking about. And when I am insecure and I need confirmation or I need validation, which I don't need that from anybody but God. So I don't need you to validate me. I don't need you to confirm me. I don't need you to approve of me. I don't need your permission. When you can say that to somebody and be standing in confidence, you will find that when you say something like, hey, can I go? Then you would just peacefully wait for an answer. And sometimes if you knew what it was like, and you don't because you don't live in my shoes, as a content creator, when you are trying to talk to many people and also be there for many people, you will never know the amount of weight on that person, my shoulders, and other content creators, where we actually think and care and know of you all. Megan, your messages don't come through because there's so many messages that have come through that I don't allow it anymore. When you are uncontrollingly sending lots of messages over and over and over and over, that person or business cannot take it. So I see you. You are here. You're not blocked. Your messages are being read and we all see them. And we appreciate you being a part of the community. But there has to be self-control in things that we do. So I hope you can be understanding in that and know what I'm coming from in a good place to just be finally say something about it, because I know some other people have said their thoughts about the way that messages may be received in the feed. And I just, good night, Spirit Angel. So I just want you to know why. You, Miss Dede, are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. There's no offense there. There's no offense. I don't go to bed at night. Do not go to bed at night with a chip on your shoulder. I don't hold grudges. You either like something or you don't. You either do it or you don't. You want to go somewhere, you go. If you don't want to go, you don't go. You feel anxiety, you feel stress, you feel overwhelmed, then don't do it. Things should be easy. And if they're not, you're trying too hard. If they're not easy, if they're not smooth, take a different direction. And I know that seems like it's simple and it may not be easy to do. If you get to a place where life is so busy and you only have so much time, you are going to spend your time doing the best, most quality, how do I want to put this? You're going to spend your time doing only what is worth it. All this other riffy-raffy stuff, you're going to leave it behind. You get messages from someone over and over and over and over and over all day and you cannot handle it. You're going to say, I can't do that anymore. I'm sorry. I'm done. And that may be where we're at. But it doesn't mean you should be offended. It doesn't mean that you can take it the wrong way. Just know there's someone out there for you. There's someone out there for me. A friend, a woman, a man, whatever it looks like. Don't be offended by that one person's reaction to something that you are doing, because it's okay. Like, it is okay. You can move on. You can take a right. You can go to the left, you know. You're still here. We're still talking to you. Nothing's wrong with that. But just know why. You know, just know why I'm sitting here thinking, looking at your messages going, what? Where are you going with that? Granny Clampets, hey, says our health depends on it. I understand, Dede. Thank you. It is so important to take care of yourself. Stand strong. Know what you want. Know which direction you're going. If you're wavering, take time in peace and silence to figure that out. Set boundaries. That's so healthy, lady. It doesn't matter if you're my fan, my friend, my family member, my dogs. You have to have boundaries and you have to set them, even for yourself. How about this? Dede, you texted that client like 10 times and no response. Don't you think you should calm down and stop now? The answer is yes. Matter of fact, I should have probably stopped at text number 3. Guess what I do for a business? And, you know, they're people too. So I might say, this is my 3rd message. I really, really do want to get you in. Or how about this? Hey, this is my 2nd message. You said you were going to help me move. I just want to kind of reiterate like what time we're moving, but I haven't heard from you. I don't want to continue to bother you. And I want you to help me, but I also don't want to be overwhelming. Thanks for saying that you would help. If you really do still want to help, we're going to be there Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And I said, this is my 2nd message. I won't keep asking you because I don't do that. I don't want someone to be like constantly seeing me. Like, what do you, like Dede, I don't do that at all. I don't do it. Probably 2, maybe 3, and I'm done. And I'm not mad and done. We just have to shift and focus on something else. Because sometimes people change their mind. Sometimes people don't understand your shoes, living in your shoes. And you can't expect them to because they'll never live in your shoes. And they never were in your shoes before. You can try to explain your shoes, what color they are, how far they went, what they look like. That you might be able to try to explain your shoes, but no one will be able to live and be in your shoes. It's impossible. The life that you've lived yourself in your own shoes from the moment you were born till the moment you die is yours and yours alone. It is us to navigate our lives and be understanding to others because we don't know what they've been through and they don't know what we've been through. Now, if we all had enough grace to do that, we probably would never have arguments, but we don't. And sometimes there's misunderstandings and sometimes there's being hangry. Like if you haven't eaten dinner and you're hungry and you're like, I cannot even process that anymore. I'm out. Just say it. I need to eat. I'll talk to you later. Right? Hopefully this is some value to you and I can understand all the things that you're texting right now. I get that, but you need to know why. So that you can process it later and be more understanding of why you keep saying like, well, I can't talk to you and I can't message you and I can't get a hold of you. You don't need to. If you want to book a trip and that trip's on the website, book it, save money and go. Done deal. You don't need to talk to me. If it's borderline where you need someone's validation or what's codependency? Codependency is needing someone else to lean on in order to stand up on your own. Last time we were in your, so thank you, Lady Ray. Last time we were in your house with you, dogs were chaos. Oh gosh, look at them all now. And I'll tell you this, it is late, so maybe they're getting rest, but it could be chaotic sometimes if you don't have control. Nice change of subject. So off of that, have grace, just have grace, and we cannot understand other people's lives. We can just try to have compassion and empathy. Whew. That was a little like heavy stuff, but I think it's kind of true. So everyone out there, thanks a lot for being here. My phone is blinking 20%, so it's probably going to shut down from being dead anyway. I appreciate you. There's 13 likes. Please hit that like button if you're out there. There's 31 of you right now. Hit that like button for me before you leave. You might have to turn your phone back sideways or flip up the chat and just hit that like button on your way out. I appreciate you all so much. Happy Nappy says, so beautiful inside and out. Thank you, Happy Nappy. Before I go, Happy Nappy, tell me what state you live in. What's that? Okay, if I could guess, let me think. Happy Nappy. lives in I want to say New Mexico for some reason. But if it's not New Mexico, because it feels like it's not New Mexico, Happy Nappy lives in a state that starts with M, and maybe it is Montana. Did she answer? Oh, it's California. I was way off. Well, I'm not what is it called? Psychic? Good night, Doug. I'm about to leave too. I'm so tired and hungry. Don't be sorry, Megan. No hard feelings, no offense, and no one's bothered. We are all good, but you need to know. Right? No one's bothered. Everyone's good. Yep, we are all different, Yahtzee said. Amen. Difference is what makes the world go round. See? It's okay, but just know. You're so off. I was so off. Freaking M, Montana, New Mexico, Eminem. Oh my goodness. It's so good to see you all. It's so good. Hey, are you referring back to the house being so chaotic? Because that was one of the last lives, was when we were having puppies on February 3rd, 2023. Is that what you mean, TC Bear? All right, all the fans that get to watch this later, it's March 10th, 2024. It is like 10 o'clock p.m. Excuse me. And I haven't had dinner yet, and we had to set our clocks forward. It's like, what? I do not like the forward thing. They said, we're going to be so happy now because the sun doesn't set till 7:30 p.m. Well, this is why it sets at 7:30 p.m. because we roll these clocks forward, okay? I'm still stuck on a whole different... It's 10 o'clock already. The whole night. Oh, no, Lady Ray. So those of you out here that remember that, man, thank you. Comment below if you were there for the birth of the puppies. And it's been just a bit over a year now, and they're one. I love you back. I love you back. Stay strong, Happy Nappy. If you want a pup, let's get you a pup. Let's figure this out. Let me know. Contact me. They're going fast, too. Okay? Love you all. Love you all so much. Bye. I can't believe life is like I can smile right now. I miss so many people. I miss so many people. I've had to say a lot of goodbyes. I've had to say so many goodbyes. And every time I say goodbye to a dog too, it's a goodbye. And when I said goodbye to the little one, oh gosh, he's doing great, by the way. That was a goodbye. You know, there's a lot of goodbyes. So, good night. I will see you again. No goodbyes right now, hopefully. But I'll be honest, okay? If something happened to me, I would want you to party. I would want you to celebrate. And maybe share like you've never shared before. You know the videos that I'm always like, share, tell your friends to watch and subscribe. Like, let them know, come back, watch. I really would mean it then. And you know, some people, when they pass away, things go viral, right? But definitely try to find a way to get in touch with family members and make sure like the channel can stay alive if someone wants it to stay alive. And it can. I have so much footage that can be edited and loaded for the next 15 years. Easy. Like easy. Even repeated. We're doing some repeating on the shorts because shorts are more popular, and there's a bunch of people who've never watched my content that would never go back and watch an 8-hour live film. Like, who would do that? I would. But who would sit there, like, let it play in the background. You'll be listening and be like, oh my gosh, I never knew that, you know. You'll learn something new on an 8-hour shift, but a brand new person watching YouTube, you know, people grow and be born, and they're getting older and learning things, and you know, all those things are happening. They may have never seen my videos, and so they get to get little small recaps on these shorts from lives we did years ago. Thank you, Lady Ray May, for doing that. But if something were to happen to me, just know I lived an awesome life, And I feel like I lived 4 lifetimes. I've done so much. I would not want the channel to just drown. Knowing things about David, it would be like, would you want your channel to drown? And the answer I feel like I know was no. But I have the inability without more stuff, without more things to even keep it going for him. It's just sad because all the work that we put into some of the channels that he did, it's just like, wow. Did you just put up that pool party where I won something? I don't know. Judy was there. Hey, Judy. Judy, are you behind? You got to push that little white button all the way to the end because I think you're a tiny bit behind. Yeah, so. Yeah, I lived a great life so far. I've helped so many people. Even people I dated, like David. I've helped so many people. Been there for them. Lifted them up. Maybe I lifted you up. Answered questions to strangers across the planet. And shared a lot of my life with you. I've consistently said over many years, like I've said, and I've got to let you go because my phone's going to die. But I've said, like, live your best life. But in that, what that means to me is God's going to be mad at me for like 2 things, And I don't think they're really, really bad. But sin is sin, they say. There's no like really bad sin or really good sin. So 2 things he might be really mad at. Not like that, not really mad, but he might be like, well, I'm going to spank you twice, I don't know what I'm like, well, you're going to get spanked twice. But really live a life that where you can, if you meet God and he's there, are you going to be in trouble? Is he going to be very disappointed? He's going to be upset? Or can you look at him and feel confident that you really did your best, So I feel like I'm not perfect. No one is. Jesus is perfect. So, and we can't use that as an excuse of not being better. But when you meet God, are you going to have some regrets? Are you going to feel bad for doing something or not doing something that you should have done? Did you, like frugal people or people that are always upset or never considerate, no compassion. They never look at the other person. They take advantage of people and they never give anything. Did you do some things that you wish you would have done different? And when God looks at you, are you going to regret? So if he is, why don't you make those changes now while you're alive? Because you can't take it with you. Nothing's going to happen with all that. It doesn't matter. It's here in this world. Those things are here. You're going to leave them behind anyway. So what you want that here, you can have it. So think like that. And then try to live your best life in that view instead of like just live your best life. Let's party a lot. Let's have a lot of fun. Let's not worry about, responsibilities, but like, you know what I mean? Don't worry, Dede. I'm not a crazy person. I'm just an old lady that sees authentic in you. Thank you so much. You don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk. Amen. I do. I'm transparent, like super transparent. Megan says, you've helped me. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. I've helped a lot of people that have shared it to me. I'm not boosting myself up in saying that. I mean, like just people I've never met that I would love to meet. I would love to meet you if I have influenced you or been a part of your world. So if I have a trip come up, which I'm going to put that out there on my website, you better book it. And if you don't go on vacations, you need to save your money and go. Do justice in taking some time for yourself, doing something you've never done before, being in an uncomfortable environment because you don't have control of it, and just enjoy the ride and before it's gone. And we learn that sometimes you think you're going to go on one last trip and you can't get on the plane. You can't even walk to the plane anymore. You have to be wheelchaired. And I'll tell you this, once you have to do that, you're probably not going to go very many places. My friend Titania, I'll tell you this quick story and then I'm going to let you go. My friend Titania, that I took you guys to her funeral, she died of cancer. She and I talked, that her dad has a condo in San Antonio or Galveston. And I was like, girl, I'll come get you. I'll take you. No. I want to finish this new chemo. This new chemo is supposed to work. Another new chemo. Okay, we transferred myself to another new chemo. I'm vomiting a lot. I'm in the ER 3 times a week. I'm like not feeling good. I can't keep anything down. I really want to try a new chemo. I'm going to try another new chemo. This has happened for like three or 4 months. I was like, let's drop everything you got. Let's go to Germany one more time because we were stationed in Germany together. Let's go. Let's just fly. I'll stop everything and let's just go. No. We will after this. We will after this, she said. We'll do this. I was like, let's go I'll take you. I'll drive you. We can't fly because she's vomiting too much. I was like, get in my car. I'll drive us both to Vegas. A real quick, easy trip. Vegas is pretty affordable. There's a bunch of stuff to do. You can have fun just looking at a slot machine. I mean, just even if you're not playing, you don't have to gamble to have fun. But she's like, I can't this week. I'm feeling horrible. I feel horrible. But the goal was to one more trip, one more hangout, one more see everything, one more. She didn't get that, you know? She thought she could, she thought she would, and she didn't get that. And even the doctor was like, well, if you're on chemo, you can't go very far. I'm like, let's figure it out. Let's call some people down where Galveston and find out, like, ask your doctors, where can I go to get these 2 chemos while I'm down there? At least sit on the beach a little while. She didn't get that chance. So if this helps somebody out there watching, just know, don't anticipate, just plan it. Just do it. Don't wait and keep putting it off until you find out later, like you can't. You're not going to go skiing one more time because you can't. Your body's not going to let you. You can go up there and sit down in the lobby and have a hot chocolate, maybe fall on the way in, but you're not going to go skiing again. So while you can, you should do it. You should enjoy it. See those views, get close to God, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life and be responsible and loving and caring, compassionate, empathize. But man, do it. Don't wait. I hope I'm heaven bound too. Would love to meet you, but my disabilities limit me. I understand. Thank you. Don't worry, Dede, I'm not crazy. Okay, I got you. I'm all caught up. Love each and every one of you, and thanks for being here, supporting me, and thanks for shopping and being a part of my world, my business, my life, my home. You can only do what you can do. You have so much life in you, Dede. Continue your good works. We all have regrets. However, remembering we are all imperfect, God forgives those who deserve it. Very well put, Yahtzee. I have such a respect for you and a love for you. Mwah. I love each and every one of you. We'll see you soon. Big changes. Big changes happening, and we'll see you on the other side of those changes. You ready? Let's do it together. Let's go. Bye. Oh, like my phone's gonna die. Bye.